Hello, ladies and gentlemen, Brock the Collector here, coming back to you with another video. Today we are going to be taking a look at the Marvel Legends Marvel Studios Spider-Man No Way Home Green Goblin Action Deluxe action figure. It looks really freaking cool, man. This is a very highly anticipated figure for a lot of people, me, myself included as well. And, I wanted to get this guy out to you guys. It was originally going to be part of the No Way Home video, that wave video, but as it turns out, that wave, I don't want to spend too long talking about it, at least longer than I should. Like, I'm not trying to have the video extend past 40 minutes. I already spent damn near 40 minutes talking about these action figures just yesterday, or 2 days before, but you guys just saw it yesterday. So, oh, and also go check out this video if you haven't yet. It's not the most positive video on my channel, I'm not even gonna lie to you, but if you like Marvel Legends, we're talking about plenty of Marvel Legends over the next few days. And I wanted to get this video out before December, because December I'm going to be shoving videos down y'all's throats, whether you like it or not. So let's pop this guy open without further ado and see how he looks. Part of the very highly anticipated releases of Spider-Man figures for the No Way Home film. If you guys have been to a single Marvel Legends comment section in anything regarding a Marvel Legends video over the past 2 years, you have seen the onslaught of No Way Home demands. And at last, they're being fulfilled. So let's get this guy kind of bougie. It opens up like a freaking wardrobe. It actually just occurred to me that this guy comes in plastic-free packaging, yet he has a plastic tray. So I think that there's something weird going on with, maybe this one was developed in that one transitional period where they're just like, okay, guys, we're bringing back plastic packaging, but wait, we already got that Green Goblin outer box, designed. Do we really have to come up with a whole new box? No. Anyway, so here's a look at the figure. There's one real quick thing I want to go over, though, with the stand first. So, with the glider, there's a teensy bit of assembly required because these foot pieces have to go into the glider. But the thing is that they have, they have the letters outside them, left and right, L and R. But the thing is, I'm wondering if that means, this doesn't look like this is the way that this should go. And I'm putting it on the left side of the bike because I'd imagine that his left foot goes here and his right foot goes here. So I'm going to keep it like this for now, and I'm going to see how well I can get him to stand up there. But let me know on your copy or something, if any of y'all got it. Let me know which way it's supposed to go, if any of y'all have seen reviews or anything. I would do the research myself, but I just couldn't be asked. But anyways, while we're here, actually, let's take a look at the glider first, because I bet you guys would actually like me to go over the figure more than the glider. The glider looks really freaking good, man. Look at all that little detailing, texturing, sculpting all over that. And after some research, this set is actually $50. I thought that, for some reason, I thought this set was $40, but I'm thinking about the Doc Ock. Yeah, no, this thing has a lot of nice paint apps on it. I say a lot of nice paint apps. This thing has nice paint apps on it. No, I really love this. This is amazing. It does have some flexibility to the articulation there, so you can sort of, oh my gosh, look at that detailing on the front. Do you guys see that, green inside of that exhaust place right there? Yeah, this is awesome. This is awesome. I like this. This is cool. So yeah, you got that going on there. You got the stand to attach it to. This is very much like the Black Series speeder bike stands, except it's not exactly like that. Is this gonna pop in? What the hell? Oh, you really gotta force it in there. Okay. All right. Well, then there we go. There's the bike on the stand. But all right, let's talk about the figure now. So here's a look at the Green Goblin figure. Oh, he comes with a few little accessories. Let's go over the accessories first. So first you got the Goblin mask. Looks cool. This is a full interchangeable head sculpt. I heard that apparently some were supposed to be masks, some were not. Thank God mine has the interchangeable head sculpt, because I would have hated to have the mask that you just put over the face. But anyways, so yeah, there's that. His little goblin ball keeps on wanting to roll off of the damn table. Okay. So you have, my fingers are really ashy because, that's my job. I'd be washing dishes up in there, up in the kitchen. But anyway, all right, there you go. All right, so little accessories out of the way. Now we can actually talk about the figure. I've said that like 5 times now. So zooming in, there's been a lot of anticipation around, number one, the No Way Home film was already a huge anticipated film in and of itself, but also to have this figure and this character replicated, the main villain of the movie in some aspects, it's very nice to see in Marvel Legends form. And I gotta say, they never really lack on the sculpting with the movie figures, and this is no exception. The sculpting looks really freaking nice. There's intricate detailing almost everywhere up in this guy, and it is just so satisfying to see. It just looks really good, man. We'll go over the head sculpt real quickly, but I'm going to go from the arms down. You guys know what you're seeing. Like, you guys aren't colorblind. It's mostly green and purple, but the highlights and everything are there. Look at that. It's not the most intensive paint deco on this guy, but I'd imagine that it doesn't really have to be. Like, there don't seem to be a huge variety of colors that go on with the costume. And I mean, to be fair, it is mostly Green Goblin. This is probably the most flamboyant costume design that he has, but I mean, still, you can even see the detailing of like the gray, the gunmetal gray, and some of these parts of the suit, the undermetal parts that appear damaged. Some of them aren't painted on though, like back here, you can see that's not necessarily painted on. So it's not all over, but it is still very nice. And there's a sort of satisfying asymmetry to the design. It's not like very, very, very apparent, but you know, it's something as simple as this side has like this metal pouch and this side has that and the other side doesn't. Even on the back of the leg, you can see this side has that shin and calf guard. The other side does not. So yeah, it's pretty nice. And looking under the shoulder, you can see that. But let's take a look at this goblin. Or you know what? I say the goblin head, excuse me, the Defoe head sculpt. And it looks really nice on promotional images, everything like that. You got to get it into the right lighting. I don't think it's the absolute best head sculpt they've ever done. I do like that they were ambitious and they went with the smiling head over here. It looks really freaking good. But also, I just gotta say that, I mean, maybe just the detail or something appears a bit soft. I feel like the grooves and everything in the face, like the actual sculpt could go a bit more deeper with the actual details, just a little bit, to really accentuate, you know, the way that the shadows hit his face and everything. But overall, I mean, it looks good. Like, especially, like, there's some angles like that. It really looks like Defoe. But it also looks like a much younger version of him. It doesn't really look like, it doesn't super duper look like him in the film. Like, the S.A. Trick-Ross one looks old. But this one looks a weeny bit too young. I'll tell you who it looks like to me. It looks like, what's his name? I'm thinking James Madsden, but not him. It's the dude who was in the movie with, it's not James Franco. Why am I thinking James Franco? Did you guys ever see that movie where Bryan Cranston is the dad of the one girl who's dating the dude that he doesn't like? It looks like the dude who he didn't like in that film. The sort of jock. What's his name? Damn it, now I'm about to Google it. Turns out I was thinking James Franco. Yeah, why him? It kind of looks like James Franco and James Madsden a little bit to me. I don't know why. My camera's not having the easiest time focusing on it. Yeah, there you go. Yeah. Maybe, I don't know, maybe it's something in the eyes. I also just feel like the eyes aren't really like that defined. Like compared to something like Wasp here. I guess it's good. I just feel like maybe it could be a bit better in terms of the face sculpt. I hope I'm not alone on that, but because I know that a lot of people have been looking forward to this guy. I'm not saying that it's a bad head sculpt at all. I'm just saying that I think that they've done stronger. But yeah, that's a lot of time talking about the head now. I mean, we already talked about the body mainly. Articulation on this guy, since this is a new sculpt, you guys haven't seen this before. He gets good movement just about everywhere. He's not going to have the best movement, but honestly, for a figure with this much sculpting and this much detail in the suit, in the costume design, he moves more than enough for you to be satisfied with. Like, look at that range on the double jointed elbow. And that's not even saying enough. Look at that. They've really honed these double jointed elbows so that you really maximize the range out of them. Like, it's getting to almost unhuman proportion. Like, I can move my elbow, but it really can't move it like these people. It's because they have these big honking double elbow joints to just get some of the best movement out of there. You get some good ankle pivot, feet go down and up far enough so that you can get him into good poses with the glider. But real quickly, I'm going to show you guys him next to some other figures, and then I'll do him on the glider. Whew, the Goblin head was difficult to get on, I'm not going to lie. But there you go. So to compare him next to Pete, here you got him there. Pretty small, but I've heard that they've actually scaling up the Marvel Legends Peters, the Tom Holland Peters to be more in scale, because I hear that apparently they've been too small this whole time. I didn't really notice much of an issue, but I mean, we always talk about the movie figures and their scaling. Is it really that appropriate? Who knows? Too long of a problem to deal with now. Now it's just awkward to deal with. There he is next to the Mark 1, so he's shorter than, or sorry, not the Mark 1, the Mark 2. So he's a bit shorter than most of the Iron Man sculpts, but he is larger than the average Joe Peter. Here he is next to the undersized Worthy Cap. Oh, yeah, okay. Damn it. Okay, all right, come on, stand up. Here he is next to the undersized Worthy Cap. I really feel like Cap should be at least as big as him. Maybe a bit smaller. And here he is next to, in my opinion, the slightly too large Scott Lang. There it actually looks fine. It looks fine there. Maybe I was gassing it a little bit. But yeah, okay, that's fine. Wasp. So there you got that. Who's another big villain? Oh. Kang. Conqueror. Kang is actually shorter. This Green Goblin, I mean, maybe it's the big-ass freaking head. But yeah, it's certainly something. Wanda Maximoff. So there's one. I know that you guys actually want me to start doing Spider-Man. I know that I'm teasing you. Let me get a few Spider-Man because mine are in some poses right now. Let me see if I can reach them. All right, on second thought, it was way too hard to show you him next to the Spider-Man, so I'll just show the Spider-Man next to him. So here he is next to Tobey. I can tell you in confidence that he's way taller than Tobey is. And the Tom Holland Spider-Man, he's less, he towers less over the Andrew Garfield. But I can tell you that the Andrew Garfield is taller than the other Spider-Man, so that's to be expected. Okay, all right, this is pretty trash. I know that y'all are saying that these are trash comparisons. Look, I'll compare him better when I do the whole wave, because the whole wave has all these figures in it, I believe. But, yeah, so there he is next in the sort of No Way Home section. All right, so let's actually get him up onto the glider, because I still haven't shown you guys that yet. All right, so as it turns out, I was being a complete freaking fool with the way I put in the stands thing. I actually had them facing the wrong direction because the peg holes to plug into his feet are actually at the back of the foot. The peg holes are at the back of the foot. So the pegs were supposed to be on the dorsal side of the speeder, face on the dorsal most. And so yeah, there we go. And now that I got that in there, I gotta say, it's a very stable connection there. That's not gonna fall off. You could wiggle this guy around on the bike. It's not gonna fall off once you have those peg holes in there. And then you got the boot strap around to secure it. It's a very nice snug fit, and it looks freaking sick. I love this. This is epic. This is awesome. Yeah, man, this has got my vote. I gotta say, this is awesome. Woo! Look at the glider, man. This is a centerpiece for a movie Spider-Man display, I gotta say. Like, this is some high-quality stuff. Man, that looks freaking sick, man. Oh, my gosh. If you guys want to see how that scales next to a sort of normal-ish figure, there you go. So you can see him on the glider. That is no joke. That's some serious stuff. Yeah, that looks awesome. I'll try to throw you guys a bone and show you the Goblin head on the bike as well. So if you guys want to see that, there you go. Yeah, this man, he'll glide on business because, I mean, honestly, this is awesome. This is awesome. All right, so I'm gonna go try to struggle to find a space to put him up next to the Spider-Man people. All right. So there we have it. I gotta say, the glider is awesome, but it's also huge. Like, it's one of those things that, like, since it's thin, it takes up a small profile from the front, but it's large and wide. So if you come out to the top, you can see how much space that hogs up. So I had to completely relocate Ned, and the black and gold suit is off the shelf right now, as I am working with how I actually want to display this thing. But look at how sick that looks, man. I'm so excited to get the rest of the wave to look through with y'all and talk about, because I believe, let me fix my Andrew pose right up. I believe there's like 6 figures in that wave, right? So next weekend, hopefully I'll have the whole wave in hand by then. But I really do love this Green Goblin, I'm telling you guys. Like, I'm tired, but I do love this figure. That's about all I can really say. Sale of 1 to 10, I'm giving it a 9 out of 10, man. I'm enjoying the hell out of this. This is awesome. 9.5, maybe. Maybe give it a few weeks or a few days for me to really sit and sleep with it. But you know what? I do wish, if I was to have any gripes, I would just say that I wish it came with more accessories. And I think that the Willem Dafoe head sculpt is it's a little soft. You know, it's a little soft. Maybe I just got to spend a few days with it and really see how I feel about that head sculpt. But withstanding, this is a really nice figure. I'm happy to have it. So thank you guys so much for watching. Stay safe out there. And always remember to be the best. And I'll catch you all later. See ya.